I really struggled last week.
Yeah, I know.
I need to learn to keep all these different ways of doing the testing things, or I'm going to get really confused in the end. I'm going to have to make like a cheat sheet. When you get this kind of question, this is what kind of test you run, and this is the the steps you take. I'm going to have to start doing that because it's getting like there's so many different kinds of tests now.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, great. Yeah.
This is Lesson 13 Group Meeting Quiz. Rebecca, oh, I guess we lost Rebecca.
We'll get going, and she can watch it if she needs to.
Okay. All right. Do you have the quiz with you, or is this?
I did. I ran it this morning, and I printed it out, so I have the printout with me. Yeah, but I don't have anything on the computer, but I can at least say what answers I got, and we can compare and we can talk about it if we have a question.
Yeah, that'd be great. So I guess we'll just start with question 3. Do you want to go ahead and go with
that?
Okay.
Sure, yeah. So it says, what requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples? Mark all that apply, and the answer was number 2. X bar is normally distributed for each group.
That was the only one?
Yeah, that's what I marked, and that's what I got right. Was there more than one?
Oh,
so
I thought
at least
also a simple random sample was drawn from each population.
Yeah, no, that's probably it too. It's probably, oh no, you're right. My printer is light. I can see that check mark too. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Both of those. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
And then, question 4, I chose the T-score as the answer.
That's right. Question 5, I chose the bottom one, knowing which subject will be in group 1. Tells you nothing about which subject will be in group 2.
Yep, that's what I chose.
Okay.
All right, question 6, I got 37.996.
That's what I got too.
Awesome.
Question 7, I got 206.637.
Yep, that's what I got.
Okay.
Question 8, I got -0.434.
That's what I got also.
Awesome.
Question 9, I got 0.333.
Yep, that's what I got.
Okay, good.
Awesome, we're moving along. Okay, question 10. I chose fail to reject the null hypothesis.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Question 11 is the second one down. We have insufficient evidence that the mean dentist bills between the two cities are different.
Okay, awesome. And you got that one right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do still have a problem with the, how to word these things.
Yeah, no, it totally doesn't make sense to me. I went back and for this one, I think I looked through the text and tried to find, sort of a similar problem on exactly what it said. So we have insufficient evidence is the number 2B answer. But at least I got it right, and it was a guess for me. It was a guess.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, I guess we.
So let's talk about that just a little bit. So when we have something where we fail to reject, is it always if we fail to reject we have insufficient evidence? Is that the term we use?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I gathered. So I knew that one, but then I guess because we're failing to reject, then we need to look back at what the hypothesis is, and then the end part kind of repeats what the hypothesis is. Is that right?
Hypothesis said. Yeah, I totally think we're addressing the hypothesis statement in that whether we have insufficient or sufficient. Now, if we rejected the null hypothesis, which one would it be? Do you think?
So
do we always say sufficient?
Yeah, it'll probably say like you have sufficient evidence, and then it will. That
the dentist bills between the two cities are different.
Hypothesis or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I need to make a cue card on that one for me too, because I'm always confused with the statement in English. They always make it sound in the text so easy, and then just write a statement in English. It's like, okay, I'm not getting it. Okay, let's go on to number 12.
Yeah.
Okay, I did the B, or the second one down, the alternative hypotheses. Mean 1 is different than mean 2.
You're on 12, right?
Yeah. So it's the middle one.
Okay, yeah, the middle one. equal
Yeah.
sign with the X through it, or the line through it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. And then
Okay,
for
13?
13, I got negative 0.845.
Okay, that's what I got, and I got it. No, I got that one right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see which one I got wrong. Okay, I got the next one wrong. Yeah, I got 0.845, so that one is correct. What did you get on 14?
I got negative 0.410.
Negative. I didn't put a negative in.
Oh,
Negative
you know what?
0.
No, it's not negative. Why did I put negative?
Oh, you know what? I didn't put a point in. I just put 410. So is it just
Yeah,
point
it's
410?
not negative. I'm sorry, I double checked. I have it
Okay.
right here, and it's just 0.410.
Okay, so I was silly and I did put a point in. My eyes are getting old. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes I see the points and sometimes I don't. So I went and bought a pair of little glasses, which is really embarrassing, but I need to put them on all the time because I'm not seeing those little dots on the computer screen sometimes. Okay, so that's good. 0.410. And then question 15 is another fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to flip my page over. Got the next one?
Yeah, I actually forgot how we did this again. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. Is this easy? Like, does it just have the answer in the...
Yeah, you know what I did is I just followed, and I could copy and paste the little note from Brother Wilcox and from our tutor. They said what you do is you get the confidence interval, and you take the upper bound, and then you just minus the mean off it. So try that and see if you get the answer I got. I got 3.671, and my answer was right. But try, if you have the stuff up, just take the upper confidence interval and then minus off the mean.
This is just for the margin of error?
Tell me again, I didn't hear you.
And this is to get the margin of error, right?
Yes, yeah.
3.671?
That was the right answer, and that's what I did. And I should have had my work here with me, but I just took the upper bound of the confidence interval, and then I just minus off the mean. You know how we get that printout chart?
Yeah. Okay, so the reason why I'm, I guess, confused is because, first of all, the mean for Colorado and Utah are different. And
remember how we always had to, when I did that, I took the bottom line. Remember how he said, isn't there, I wish I had the printout, on Colorado, I know on the one where I got the true mean, or when I got the confidence interval, I took the bottom line because there's a little statement that he said that we always take the something is not, and that's the bottom line. We don't use the top line on that. It's a little box when we have the two different numbers.
Yeah.
We take the bottom line. But what I'll do is when I get to a computer later today, I could copy and paste it over to you. But see if you can use that upper confidence interval on that bottom line.
Okay.
And then take the mean off. Let's see what you get.
Okay, so the upper confidence interval I get is 2.20.
Let me see if I can find in my scratch paper what I wrote.
Yeah, well, okay, let's do question 17 and 18 to make sure I have the right upper and lower bound. So 17, I have
negative 5.137.
Yeah, negative 5.137. And upper I have 2.204.
That's right too.
Okay.
And so the right answer for the 16 is a 3.671. I'll look through my notes while you're doing it, see if I can see if I kept it with me. Okay. Actually, I do. I have my notes. So the upper bound that I got was 2.20401. Do you see that anywhere?
Yeah, that's on here under the independent samples test.
Yeah, and then I minused off the 1.4667.
Oh, you subtracted that from the mean difference.
Okay, so what did I do? So I took the upper confidence interval, and then what was the second number? Because I don't have the page in front of me anymore. I just have my my scratches.
Yeah.
So the negative 1.4667. What was that?
That's on here. It's calling that the mean difference.
And then I got the 3.67068. And so I just rounded up.
Okay.
3.671. So I don't know. Like I said, instead of the blind leading the blind, Miriam, I just tried to figure out what I was supposed to do, and luckily I just got right. So
you might have found like you said you got 3.671, right?
Well, actually, I got 3.67068. Is that what you got? And then did you round? Then I rounded it up to the 3 decimal places.
Yeah, if you do the 2.204 minus, let me just do this.
Actually, I did them with all. You know how he says not to take off the ending numbers until you're done with your calculation. So I just did the 2.20. It's 2.20401 minus 1.46667. That's the problem I have.
Okay. Well, that gives me 0.737.
Are you sure?
You said 2.20401.
0401 minus 1.46667.
Did you do minus negative 1.4667?
Yeah, because that's probably what it is, because it's a minus number. The minus 1.46667 is minus. So when I put it in my calculator, I did the 2 minus the minus 1.6667.
Yeah, and that gave me a 3.67071.
Okay. Well, I got 3.67068. Is that what you got?
I got 3.6707. Sorry, hang on.
Okay. Well, that's okay, because that would be right, because the 8 would make the 7.
Yeah.
And then you just roll it over to the 0 and make that 1.
1. Yeah. Okay, so on here, which is the one that you got wrong? Oh, it must have been.
I got that one that I didn't put the decimal point on it, the 410. So now I'll just go in and change that to 0.410, and I'll have it all right.
Okay. And just so you know, I think you might have found an easy way, because, you know, Yeah,
tell me how we did it.
Yeah, so on the, I'm looking at the SPSS statistics viewer where it's showing me the independent samples test, you know, the box with all the information. And what you did was you took the upper variable that it gives us, and then you subtracted what it's called the mean difference on here. Because before we were subtracting the mean, but you subtracted the mean difference, and that gave us the right answer. So,
okay. Well, we'll have to do in our homework, if we have any more problems on that, we'll have to test that again and see if it works.
Yeah, to see if it's the mean difference that we can just subtract that from the upper. So.
Yeah. Well, good. Thanks for helping me figure that out. I'm glad I had my little scrap paper here. I had, number 16, I had the calculation. So thanks for opening up SPSS and seeing that. Do you get the one thing that I really am frustrated with about this course is, you know, when we watch the videos, that he does it in Excel and then they do it in SPSS. I wish they would just say, this is how we're going to do it. You know, we're not going to go back and forth, because it really confuses me. And so that's, you know, I'm trying to slowly get a little cheat sheet. If you ever get a cheat sheet going, or if I do, I'll send it your direction. If I find something, you know, do this.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. I hope you have an awesome day. Are you working?
Yeah. And just so you know, I haven't done the homework yet. I got your text about the questions. So I'm going to be
for number 12?
Yeah, 12 and 14. So I'm going to be doing that today, and I'll get back to you on what I get.
There's no big difference. It's just that this bugs me. I thought I got them all right. So no problem.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. Thanks so much, Miriam. Good talking to you. Thanks for hosting.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.